Hey guys, Miss Hickman here. So I'm going to be reading the next two chapters in our Marvel superhero adventures, Sandtrap with Spider-Man, Squirrel-Girl, and the Sandman. When we left off, Sandman had just popped out of the Sandtrap, this picture right here, actually, right on the cover. So let's get started. Chapter 7. Aunt May placed a small spoon on top of a neatly folded napkin. She centered a teacup in its saucer. She laid 8 cookies on a fancy silver tray. Her tea party was nearly ready. All that is missing was the milk. "Oh, I do hope Peter will get back from the store soon," she said to herself. "Hannah and her niece will be here any minute." Having nothing to do but wait, Aunt May decided to distract herself. She turned on the TV. She raised the volume. "Breaking news from Central Park," the newscaster said. "The Sandman has been spotted on a local playground. Though there is no sign yet of the stolen money, Spider-Man has arrived on the scene." Aunt May forgot her dairy dilemma. How could one think of milk when Spider-Man was on the news? Had Aunt May known that Spider-Man was actually her nephew Peter, she would not have been excited about this fight. But Aunt May did not know, and Aunt May thought Spider-Man was wonderful. He had good character and a good heart. She was glad to have him on her side, fighting bad guys and keeping New York safe. She was also delighted to see he had a friend with him to help. "Received word that Squirrel-Girl has joined Spidey in his fight. Will this terrific twosome pound sand, or will they draw a line in it? Either way, one thing is certain, this battle will be no picnic." Aunt May grabbed a cookie. "Get him, Spider-Man," she said as she took a bite. Chapter 8. The lady only said to give the dog a walk, the Sandman whined. "She never said anything about bringing him back. I don't think I should have been fired for that." Sandman chased Squirrel-Girl up a ladder. She shot down a tunnel slide and followed. He followed. "And that gave you the right to rob a bank? Why?" Squirrel-Girl asked. "Seriously, dude, you absolutely deserve to be fired from that job. Poor puppy." Squirrel-Girl tumbled out of the tunnel and ducked. Thousands of grains of sand came flying out after her. They landed in a heap by the swing set, where Spider-Man was waiting. "Excuses, excuses," Spidey said. "What's next? Someone hired you to watch their kids and then fired you for no good reason?" The pile of sand pulled together. It formed into Sandman. He faced Spider-Man and shrugged. "They wouldn't even hire me. If I'm not supposed to do it, then don't call it babysitting," he said. Spider-Man gasped. "Now that's just wrong." The Sandman lunged at the wall crawler. Spidey jumped into a tire swing. "You know what they say, don't you?" Spider-Man asked. He swung forward. He was about to hit the Sandman when the thief turned himself into dust. Spider-Man went straight through him. "Don't stand in front of swings or you might get hit," the Sandman said as he returned to solid form. He clenched his fist. He waited for Spider-Man to swing backwards. But the swing in Spidey never came. "I was thinking, what goes around comes around." Spider-Man said. He had shot his webs into the frame of the swing set and was squatting at the top. Now he pulled himself all the way around. He hit the Sandman from behind. Oof! The fella went flying into the monkey bars. No fair, the Sandman cried. I wasn't expecting that. So you want us to tell you when we're going to fight you? Squirrel-Girl asked. She was perched atop the monkey bars. The Sandman looked up at her. Why, yes, he said. Okay, Squirrel-Girl smiled. Incoming! At Squirrel-Girl's call, nearly a dozen squirrels climbed the monkey bars to meet her. Their cheeks were full. They were stuffed with acorns. They faced the Sandman and blew. Ouch, 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 the Sandman cried. The squirrels pelted him with acorn after acorn. The attack was working. The Sandman stumbled backwards. Spider-Man was waiting behind him. He held out a huge net made of spider webs to contain the crook. Squirrel-Girl smiled at Spidey. The Sandman saw her look. Before Spidey could catch him, the Sandman spun around and walloped the web-slinging slinger. Wham! Spider-Man went flying. He landed at the foot of a water fountain, where a little boy was filling up water balloons. A moment later, Squirrel-Girl landed there too.